Okay, think of the last song that you got stuck in your head, but now imagine you were hearing that song playing out loud on loop, almost like an auditory hallucination. Your first instinct might be to panic, because you're hallucinating, but not to worry, it's not a sign that you're losing your sanity, it's a sign that you're losing your hearing. Musical ear syndrome is basically the auditory equivalent of Charles Bonnet syndrome, which I recently made a video about. Severe hearing loss causes your brain to compensate in a way that makes you hear music that's not really there. More specifically, it's thought that hearing loss causes your auditory cortex, which usually processes incoming sounds, to become understimulated and basically bored. So one of the reactions that it can have to this boredom is to process music and sounds that we've already heard and have memories of. And this can take many forms. For example, you might hear music that's as basic as simple notes or as complex as an orchestra playing, singing only, instruments only, or both parts together, songs that last less than a minute or up to longer than an hour, and sounds coming from one or both ears. A lot of times it'll be music that you're familiar with at least to some degree, and for whatever reason it's really common to hear marching band songs or hymns or Christmas carols. There's no cure for musical ear syndrome, but there are ways to manage it. For example, sometimes a hearing aid can improve hearing and therefore reduce symptoms. Education about this condition is generally the most important course of action, because to be honest, a lot of people who develop it already know that they're losing their hearing, and a lot of times they're just happy to know they don't have any of the psych disorders associated with auditory hallucinations.